those who have watched my videos over the last month or two since I started, this month in particular, because the videos take so long to do, I just thought I would try something a little bit different. The video that you're going to see, like if you're watching Pisces or Leo, is I'll do the first little part of the video will be an overview of the month. Then the second little part will be how it pans out or plays out in your individual sign. We're hitting December. The new moon is what we first start with, second or third as some people say it pans out, in gregarious Sagittarius. Sagittarian brings excitement, it brings party, it brings the instinct where we all want to move forward, we want that passion, we want that fun. It's a creativity, it's new energy, it's vision, it rules the higher mind, because Sagittarian is linked towards the ninth house. The ninth house is a great place to learn, education, travel. You could be teaching, books, publishing, you could be publishing a book, it could be media, it could be podcasting, sales, marketing, the internet, spirituality. It's all about thinking long-term goals, achieving them. As we approach the end of this year, a lot of your thoughts, because we go into the Capricorn field, will be about achieving those goals. The vibration of the mind will be wanting to take you all forwards. So any ideas that you've got about new businesses, publishing that book, publishing yourself online, marketing, media, newsletters, it's saying that it's a time to really find that drive and take yourselves forwards. The gregarious sign, Scorpio, was death, rebirth. A lot of people faced losses. And Scorpio has been about dealing with money and past issues. So this is on a lighter note. This is about we've now preparing ourselves with some of the ingredients to cook up, if you like, what we want. This is about your higher mind, thinking about the knowledge, thinking about the new business. We've got Mars going into Libra, which is business and partnerships. Those partnerships could be around business ties, they will be around new love interests or loving relationships, but a lot of you will have goals to make money. As I've said in previous videos, it's about structure, it's about getting foundations down, it's about getting what you want from your lives at this particular point in time. And it is a great time to start a business. The Sagittarian new moon will drive you with that higher mind to re-educate yourself. Maybe you're learning something, maybe you're going to be teaching something, maybe you're putting learning something online, maybe you're teaching others, publishing, broadcasting, radio shows for some. It is looking at that vision of your future, what you want for 2014. So it's all about new pathways, new choices, new doors in the month of December. Jupiter will help you expand and grow. I know Jupiter's going retrograde, but as I've said in the previous video, Jupiter will go direct again in March. So any seeds, anything that you're planting now, this is a fantastic time to plant and water. A lot of water energy. We have Capricorn, and earth and water makes things grow. So you have to think Capricorn is very practical side. We've been in a very watery realm last month, which is very emotional and very draining for a lot of people. When you get into practical Capricorn, Capricorn are goals, practical people that like to make money and work hard. So if you think about that watery mix with the earth that we're driving into at the moment, anything that you plant can have good foundations. So when Jupiter goes direct in March, you'll start to see things grow, things to come in, the money you earn, the people you're associated with, expansion in anything and everything from your radio, your broadcasting, your book. Everything will start to expand. Maybe it's overseas, maybe you're launching your book and travelling with that overseas. It will be about expansion of your higher mind in your life. Not only does it plant seeds, but it can plant seeds in friendships for relationships as well. But again, I've said it, this is a walk in the park between now and February. February is the holding hand period when things will move forwards for everybody. Between now and then, I don't feel, because of the Christmas rush and some of the energies that are taking place, that it will be the time to start new relationships. It's about just taking things gentle and easy. It would be, you know, the springtime of next year when I feel that things will start to move forwards for people. So, you know, make this a time of reviewing, reflecting. The Venus retrograde, I'll look at that in a minute, but that's, you know, the beautifying side of life, the cosmetic surgeries, the tattoos, the makeup enhancements, the eyelash dyes, the hair dyes. It's not a good time when she goes retrograde. Venus has gone into her shadow already, so she's already making her way up to the 20th, 21st of December when she does go retrograde, which is about reviewing, relooking at past relationships. Venus is love, but Venus is your money and your goals. So some of you out there may well connect with a past business partner and review and relook at it. It could be a past relationship. Second chance. Venus is about second chances in love. We're in the sign of the Archer that fires that arrow into love and relationships. But remember, you're still reviewing and reflecting and rethinking and reworking that partnership, friendship, until around the end of January when Venus would go direct again. So February, the Valentine's time, is your better time for starting or moving forward in that particular relationship. Mercury going into the Capricorn on the 24th will give a lot of those energies and drive and motivation. Again, it's about partnerships, but we've got Mars going into Libra on the 7th, and that will be about balance, partnerships, but again, looking to achieve what you're wanting for. Mars is going to be here for quite some time in Libra, for about, oh gosh, a good 6 months. You could be even looking until July of next year. So there won't be any rush. July, up until July, will be about those commitments as we go through into the Leo time. When Jupiter goes into Leo, that will be your commitments in your long-term relationships. Doesn't mean you won't have that before, but I kind of think it holds a lot of promise. People are going through unique stages. That's for us all. We're all letting go of certain parts of our lives in a big way. So the death and rebirth was about letting go. It was about clearing space, looking at old patterns, old ways, old issues, how we've dealt with people in the past. Maybe you've had a habit of running away from relationships. Maybe you've had a habit of not dealing with things, but you're meant to have been dealing with some of those habits. The Scorpio death rebirth eclipses are eclipsing old ways and old situations out. Sagittarian is fun, daredevil, higher mind. They want to be educated, the Sagittarian, so it is that realm, but they like excitement, they get bored. So this is about adventure within the month of December, having your own personal freedom and space. You're asking the universe to show you something and take you over any obstacles as we kind of leave the end of this year. You know, and there is, even with Venus going retrograde, the world won't be as pretty without that beauty in the world. But it's about you looking at, Venus can rule a female coming back in your life, or the return of a female. It is again that revisit, rewind, relook, redo energy that I've said before. Never buy expensive gifts or high ticket items or an artistic painting in a retrograde. When that retrograde finishes in Venus around the end of January, February, then you will get better bargains and get more for your money. And if you buy it before Christmas, you'll probably regret it in February. So it is about giving that little bit of a thought to that. Venus is about second chances and things returning, and I know some of you females out there will be smiling when it comes to relationships, but you may well find also that you have a change of heart around that person that you've waited for a long time. Maybe you see a different side, or they're not what you are really wanting. So there's going to be a lot of shifts in the energy, but I will leave you with this first segment just to say that this is a very positive time. It's a turning point, but it's an exciting time. You know, you've got the money in your pocket to buy what you want, but you're just going shopping to look at your choices. So remember what I said about choices. You're really going to know more in the month of February. May next year will be a major turning point for a lot of people, and so will the July-August period. So wishing you a wonderful, happy holidays. And if you're listening to this, this will now be going on to a more little bit of in-depth view of Pisces, Scorpio, or which individual sign this is. This is just a little bit of an overview. Wishing you all a happy holiday from Cassie's Cosmo, and I hope you enjoy the next section of the video, which will be a little bit more dedicated to that sign. So bye-bye for now. Hello and welcome, Aries, to the second part of the Cassie's Cosmo. Welcome to the December video scopes. If you've listened or tuned into my video scopes before, I generally name them Nautical November. This is going to be Daring December. What do you dare to stand up to, or whom do you dare to stand up to, dear Aries? This is, I don't feel I want to say dangerous December, but I want to say it's more daring, or maybe you having more confidence or speaking up in some way. The new moon in Sagittarius is in your 9th house. So the 9th house is all about the higher mind, education, brothers, sisters, foreign travel, teaching. Maybe you're the teacher, or maybe you're educating and learning something. Maybe you're thinking about traveling to a distant country or taking a short trip. Maybe it's also about you educating yourself in your working aspect to be able to further yourself in the career field. Also, the 9th house rules the sciatic nerve, the liver, hips and thighs. So again, looking after your body in some way. For those people that are feeling out of kilter, not very well, the sciatic nerve is very painful. I've had it myself. Your liver, your hips or your thighs struggling in some way or exerting yourself, please keep in mind that for the December. Your mind will be whirling with maybe looking to study or re-educate yourself in some way, looking at insight or visions. Again, I've said maybe about you being the teacher or thinking about teaching abroad. On December the 4th, you've got Mercury, and that's about people at a distance or travel or invitation. So a lot of communication will start to fly about around early December. Mars going into Libra is the house of others. There may well be some grievances around other people or other situations for Aries over the Christmas field. Maybe it's about clearing up some misunderstanding. Maybe you're trying to split yourself between different families or divorce or different situations in your life. December the 9th again is about communications. People are at distance, travel. You're being tested in some way, or maybe you are taking a test. If you're taking a test, I do believe it will be good news, but there's a lot of what I call higher minded energy going on for everybody, because Sagittarius rules the 9th house, which is the higher mind. Sagittarians get bored. They like history, they like knowledge, they like to travel, they don't like to sit in one place. When Archer fires his bow, it's very direct in how he does it. So maybe your approach to others or situations will be quite direct, Aries, within the month of December. You know, Jupiter trine Saturn on the 12th to the 13th. Again, this will be in your 4th house of family, your roots, residence, property, links to property, your foundations. Maybe you're renting a property out, maybe you're wanting to move back into an old property, maybe you're wanting to sell or buy or have a better foundation as a relationship in a property. It will be very much connected towards your 8th house of intimacy, homes, loans, money, property. So maybe you've got some loans you need to deal with before you can move. Maybe you're getting a loan to move or redo your home up. In some way, there could be some legal matters or battles around reproductive needs or money or finances around the home life. A time to concentrate really or connect with family or family situations over the holiday period. Hopefully there are no more legal battles going on within family, as a few of you are looking at legal battles or legal situations at this time. It's about taking the power back or the control back over the holiday season for some Aries. A time to do some deep thinking about family ties, where your heart lies, where your family is, or who you want to be around. The Uranus turns direct is very much in your 1st house, which is about your personality, where you shine, how others see you, or what attention is coming towards you. Your new look or your image, your brand, your identity, maybe it's that diet or how people your physical appearance that is attracting other people, your ego or your brand bringing people in. New adventures, new starts, new freedom, a time to renew for a lot of Aries at the moment. You're wanting to go through that whole renewal process, a time to move forwards in your life. The Venus retrograde, Venus has very much blessed your house of career and people in authority. Since around November there's been a lot of career shifts or good news around career for Aries, or change of career. It'll stay till March, so again all that will happen or is taking place is that there will just be a natural slowdown with the retrograde, giving you some time and space to get your life in order or to get yourself sorted out. Right, Aries, I'll put some tarot cards down as well to give you an overall basis of what is there for you and what's coming in. Home and family, Ace of Pentacles. That is a nice card to have, even though it's a work card of money. Maybe some of you are working for yourself, working with family, or connecting back with family in some way to make money work. You might have to move in with family to better the finances, but the Ace is a new opportunity around home and family to renew the ties, to maybe move in with somebody, have that family time. Maybe you're talking about family, children, home connections on that level. The heart in the middle is about things very much for me coming together for Aries. The eclipses will go into your sign by the time we hit the end of the next year to 2015. It will be in Aries Libra, so a lot of things that aren't working for Aries Libra will be gone at that particular point. Right, your career and your goals. So for Aries, it's the death, it's the Scorpio card, it's death and rebirth. But this, for your career, it's about, some of you have ended things and let go of things. It's a renewal of your work life in order to take you forward. So finances, even, this is the Scorpio card, and we're in the Taurus Scorpio eclipses. Scorpio is the 8th house. It is the house of loans, money, other people's money, finances, debt, your partner's shared resources. So again, this card is telling you that there may be, well, some goals that you can get through resources, through other money. It's a brand new start. Maybe it started last month. Right, on the emotional level for Aries, let's have a look to see what is there on the emotional level. Queen of Swords, that's about you being a little bit more direct in what you want or how you approach people and situations. Queen of Swords is someone that is generally deals with things in a direct manner. This is around your emotional level. So for those that have been struggling, am I with this partner, am I not, what's happening, maybe you've had a scenario that's been on and off, there's a little bit of light at the back of that person. So that's telling me that the next air sign link, which is Aquarius, there might be some light shed, and maybe it's about then you'll know the outcome of your relationship or the new venture and the new journey in that partnership around the Aquarius time in 2014. Any challenges for Aries? Yes, you all have challenges. I hear you say one say no. Ten of Swords. So the challenges is, as I've said before, there could be a lot of Libras ending relationships or coming to the final decision this month. Now, opposite to you is the Aries, so Aries and Libras may well, if not now, it will follow through to next year, but this could be about you making decisions about your relationship. It could mean an ending of challenges in some way. Maybe there's some challenges. We'll look at it as a positive spin, as it's December. It can mean there's an ending to certain challenges. Maybe they've been in a partnership, a divorce, or a separation. This is about the challenges. The Ten of Swords is an ending, it's death, it's I've had enough. So it's the end of difficulties, it's the end of what was there. So on a plus, that's not a bad thing, because if you're ending all the difficulties you've had, it gives you time for that renewal that comes in for you when it comes to the fresh new year in January, when we have a lovely new moon on the 1st in Capricorn. Wishing you a wonderful Christmas, dear Aries. Don't stress, take your time, relax. There are good things for 2014. It will be your year to really shine in 2014, and I feel by the time your birthday comes in, you'll be well on your way to a whole new life. Take care, and wishing you a wonderful Christmas. Till next time, bye bye.